It's a cold February morning. Like they do every day, thousands of Connecticut commuters are riding Metro North's New Haven line to New York's Grand Central Terminal. And we're riding along with them to illustrate what has people like Stamford Mayor Dan Malloy so concerned about security, or the lack of it, on commuter trains.
A lot of people are getting on with luggage, putting it on, checking it for an hour or 2 hours. There's no connection with that bag and making sure that that person remains on board, and there's no screening of that baggage.
To demonstrate what the mayor is talking about, we boarded the 812 train at New Haven's Union Station and placed a black briefcase on the overhead rack. But when we get to Stamford, I get off the train. No one, not my fellow passengers, not the conductor, notices I left without my briefcase. The train continues its trip through Fairfield County, Westchester, into New York City, the briefcase untouched and unnoticed, even when the train arrives at Grand Central. It is only after all the commuters get off that one of our producers takes the briefcase down and removes it from the train. Jim Cameron is chairman of the Metro North Commuter Council.
We've all lulled ourselves into a sense of complacency again. It's been five and a half years since 9/11. And we're just kind of back into our daily routines now. I don't think people are quite as vigilant as they had been in the past about looking for things that look a little suspicious.
But commuters are being told it's their job to be vigilant and look for things a little suspicious. If you see something, say something, says the signs on trains and in train stations. So, how do you make our commuter rail system safe and secure? There are some 35 train stations around Connecticut, hundreds if not thousands of miles of track, and no one believes you can make train stations as secure as airports. But Mayor Malloy points out recent terrorist attacks have been on trains in London and Madrid. Several weeks ago, Malloy testified before a Senate committee chaired by Connecticut Senator Christopher Dodd and asked for millions of dollars for surveillance cameras, explosive detection equipment, and training for first responders.
There's no perfect system, but no system is what we have now. We need more training. We need more technology. We need to heighten this issue.
I don't think cameras are necessarily the answer. Cameras are good after something bad has happened to figure out who is involved.
Cameron would like to see more specially trained police officers on trains and more random bag checks. It's the only way, he believes, to possibly stop what we were able to do not once, not twice, but 3 times. Put a briefcase on an overhead rack and walk off the train without anyone noticing. A Senate committee chaired by Senator Dodd just approved $3.5 billion for new rail security over the next 3 years. But is technology the answer? A new government report says a study into new methods for screening railroad baggage turn out not to be reliable, meaning we continue to rely on people saying something and doing something, which, as you just saw, they don't. Reporting live at Union Station, Alan Cohn, News Channel 8.